don't need to say that again. Also, I'm an idiot. I'm not going to be able to record. Well, not record. I'm not going to be able to upload what we've been recording for the last 2 hours because I forgot to turn on the audio so you could listen to my beautiful players. So, yeah.
Silence.
We're going to do a recap now for everybody because the people watching on YouTube won't know shit. I'm not going to make you describe your characters again. So at the start of the episode that will never be, I had them describe their characters because I wanted to know what they look like. And it turns out that they're all sexy and 10 out of 10 I would bang. But what we have done so far is they have left the dwarven prison, and the dwarven king has tasked them with finding his lost ring. And in order to do that, they have to confront a dragon, so he lent them one of his general drill sergeant people, Brendan, if you could raise your hand, please. There you go, Brendan. Who's actually slayed a dragon before as part of his backstory, so he's going to help them. So far, the party hasn't really done shit. Glenna and Sterling got thrown out of a brothel because Sterling...
I didn't do anything wrong.
Yep, Glenna did nothing wrong, but Sterling tried to rape this dwarf. She had a beard that went all the way down to the Underdark, and I'm not talking about on her face. And on top of that, Troy and Chris visited an alchemist, and they proceeded to kill him twice.
No, he killed himself.
Yeah, he killed himself once, and then Chris paralyzed him, which caused that form to die. Because that alchemist had a mishap, so anytime that he dies or he's knocked unconscious or anything, another one of him gets spit out from out back. But, if it's just him being knocked unconscious, as soon as that one wakes up, it just dies. So there's only one at a time, but, it's an endless supply of this alchemist guy. And yeah, that's pretty much the recap.
His name is Weird Al.
His name is Weird Al. And Brendan just got a message from the royal messenger that these people are crazy bastards, and that he was given 4 health potions. And now we're all caught up. What are you guys throwing at each other?
I stopped doing it.
So, Sterling. Right, Sterling went to Hulk Hogan, the Master Smith, and he told the Master Smith to make him a ninja toe. And
It's in the curtain.
the ninja toe, initially Hulk Hogan was like, this is a fairy weapon. I don't make stuff like that. I only make true male weapons, whatever. And then Sterling's like, oh, I thought you could actually build shit. So Hulk Hogan has just built the most beautiful looking ninja toe in the world. And yeah, now Sterling's trying to negotiate for it. You said 175 gold pieces?
Yeah, okay.
What are you guys throwing?
Smarties. Yeah, Smarties. I'm trying to get him in Glenna's drink.
I bet this is just riveting for the people to watch.
It'll be even better once we actually get one of these candies in there.
Yeah, you can't even see it on the camera, so...
You'll just hear clink. Ah!
Alright, Sterling, so you said 175 gold pieces was your offer?
Yeah.
You'd still have to roll a diplomacy check.
Oh, that's not really fair.
Totally fair. I win.
13.
13? It's like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me? Look at this, brother. It's gorgeous. I'm insulted. I'm going to use it as a dildo now. He throws it out back. He's like, I don't want to see you around here until you have 500 gold pieces. And then I might let you have that very well used sword at that point.
Cover your body.
Seduce check again. Do it.
Like, what if I pay you in weird squirrel sex?
Something nobody else can offer you.
Hey, I just met you. This is crazy. But squirrel butt sex, maybe? Roll for it. Roll for it.
20.
Yes!
He looks at you. He's like, you know, I always wanted to know what it's like to beep a squirrel.
Does he actually say beep or does he?
No, he goes to swear, and another dwarf just like pops out. He's like, beep! And one question, he's like, I'm the censorship dwarf. So, Sterling, Hulk Hogan brings you into his bedroom, and then the screen turns to black. And a second later, it's unblack. And he's like, oh my god, that was the best sex ever, brother. And he gives you the sword and 500 gold pieces.
Hey, yeah. Worth it.
I go in.
Did it?
Next time you're here, be sure to see me.
Ow,
They're probably piling up in front of me.
So do you guys want to go after this dragon now?
Yes.
You're part of it.
Wait, does
I'm
the
included.
Fletcher have anything else?
Well, I mean, he's got like bolts and arrows and cheap dwarven whiskey. But yeah, I mean, he's got some stuff. He's like, actually, I got some magical crossbow bolts if you like those.
Oh,
Yeah, but it came back to him, so. Worth it.
Worth it.
see, look at him. Even the dragon's getting curious.
It's like, I want to.
What are you guys doing? Why are you fucking with my episode? You
We're
do
listening
realize
instead.
nobody can see what you're doing, right?
I didn't think anyone could see what I was doing. I mean, the
Sterling.
screen went black.
Yeah, what
was our
happened to the black
intermission.
screen?
Yeah. It was just GTA style. If you had the hot
Jesus.
coffee mod,
Oh!
Oh my god, what am I doing?
Yeah, it went in.
sweet. Alright. So, I mean,
Who knows how many times that candy is
Yep.
the floor?
you guys
That's
are going
alcohol.
after the dwarf? I mean, the dragon now?
Yeah.
Yeah. For simplicity's sake, I think you're probably fine. Did you want to buy more of those dwarven crossbows there, Troy? Or...
You have a better crossbow than I have? And if he does, how much is it? Because I've only got 45 gold left.
I've been hoarding.
Well, you have a heavy crossbow bow, right?
Yeah.
Probably nothing better than what you have right now.
Ah,
Because the next step up would be magical stuff, and that would be too expensive.
So now this ninja toe that he made for me,
Oh, God.
any special
yeah.
stats on it?
I need to give you stats on that.
Is the standard ninja toe does 1d6 and it
So
has 19 to 20 times 2 crit range.
1d6.
Yes.
Okay. So this is
You know,
like
the funny thing
a
is, every time
really
you throw this at
insane
me, like, they seem to
ninjato.
disappear.
They're like all right there.
So
Oh, look at that.
+2. It's a ninjato +2.
Wow, you're getting good at that.
I like how I said it was really insane, and it's just like +2. But I was like, you know what? I have to make it level appropriate.
Well,
Um,
I don't know how it works with weapons, but with the bows, for every you have to, in order for it to be like a +5, you have to have a strength of 20, because your modifier has to equal its bonus.
That doesn't make sense to me. It's a magic weapon. So in this campaign, I'm just going to say screw that rule.
I just know that's how it is with
Also,
composite.
Sterling,
Yeah, it's a different
+5
thing.
Composite bow, you have to have a
This
+5.
ninjato glows. So it has a light radius of 15
I have a
feet.
pocket.
It glows.
Yep.
Are we talking like sting glows or?
Yes.
On and
It glows whenever you're sexually frustrated. So
nice.
it always glows pretty much.
No, I'm
And-
trying in the pocket.
Oh.
Once per combat, you can re-roll an
Yes.
attack roll and take the second number. Throw one in my mouth. Ah.
I don't know who threw the last one, but it,
I bet a lot of people at home just like to watch me open my mouth. I'm going to go online tomorrow. There's just going to be a million gay
Motherfucker.
porn clips of that.
Started it.
that's I know. I'm the only one that hasn't got one yet.
Uh-oh.
Already got one.
So what are we waiting on to step off here?
I guess nothing. You guys can go on an adventure. So, Brendan, you can...
I wanted to
lead
go
them-
to a petting zoo.
We have to meet up first because we're all
We should
spread
all
out.
meet at a petting zoo.
There's this magical free petting zoo out in the wild called We're Hunting the Dragon.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, but I
yeah.
can't
Yeah, you
pet
can
it.
wanna go
play
there.
it all you want after it's dead.
He said we can't kill the dragon. It's not.
No, he
it's
didn't
not
say we
recommended.
can't kill it. He just said it
You
wouldn't be a
managed
grand
to
idea.
freaking paralyze it.
But Paul, what were
Fails
you
his
saying
poor
about
dude
the
savings throw
glowing
him just in the face.
for like a range?
15 feet.
Yes, I still got some in.
Okay, so one of us has the map, yes?
Yes.
He asked about the map, so he probably has it. Because he's probably going to hoard it.
That makes sense that the dragon who has no pockets is going to have the map.
I have a coffin.
He does. He can put stuff in my coffin.
Wow.
She goes into her best form, gets in there, and she's like, "What the fuck?
What is the sign?
She goes in this form, goes in solid, and you just see the sides of the coffin swell.
Ugh.
I have a tight fit in here for some reason.
So,
My coffin.
Brendan and Glenna.
Roomy.
Glenna, you want to go to a petting zoo, and Brendan's like, no, let's fucking go on an adventure.
All right, adventure. But we have to meet up.
We've got this stuff to do.
Yeah.
Where did we go off in other directions again?
Yeah, because I lured him out with some gold.
Yeah.
I like how my beard
Still all together.
just looks like I have a bunch of chest hair right now.
Alright, you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Randy
pet the dragon while
Macho.
it's alive.
You're going to pet Chris? Roll to pet!
Roll to pet?
Yeah.
If it's a one, does her hand get cut up by the scales?
No, he probably just runs away.
Canary.
Like, stop!
Paralyzed clown.
Can he use his dragon's breath as a canary? Because that would be funny. Just poof, poof.
That's the only thing. Literally, it's consistently on 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use a different die.
Use a different die.
So
Well, it's
actually,
like-
I would say that you wouldn't
Hey!
really roll for this. If you're going to try to pet Chris, and then it's a role play thing. Chris, Glenna is trying to pet you.
I still haven't gotten to do that yet.
Well, I changed into a canary.
Can I pet the canary?
Changes into a canary and flies away. And I don't
When
know.
do you fly away?
Do you
The
fly
canary lands on one of my horns.
She too can fly.
I can.
She's not very big.
All right.
Yeah, but I
so
get discouraged
I guess
easily. I'll probably be
Brendan,
like, alright.
you now have a canary, which is just
I just tried to throw the die instead of one of those. I was just gonna pelt it. I was like,
the dragon
whoa.
that you literally
That would
just
be
met
bad.
decided to rest on one of your horns. He's just chilling there.
Well, as a half dragon, it's kind of an honor to be carrying a true dragon around.
Yeah, but you also killed your father, so.
That's his father. I had nothing to do with that. He's older than I am.
That's true. You're so young. Oh, to be young again. Okay. So now you guys have gathered, and you're all up and met up, and you start going through the
Did
caverns
it!
back out the way you came. And Brandon is
They're like
leading
one
you
of each
down
color,
the most
too.
efficient path.
Leading this band of miscreants where?
Dragon.
I pull out the map. This is where we gotta go.
And as you're going through the caverns, I want you all to roll a spot check for me.
Spot check.
I'm good. I'm done.
Are you kidding me?
Glenna rolled a nat 1.
I did?
Ooh,
Still trying to pet the dragon.
No, but
12.
Glenna,
I didn't
as
roll
you
it.
are walking through this cavern,
27.
you blink at the wrong time and you end up walking into this like piece of rock that's sticking out of under the ground, and you take 4 damage. I heard a 12.
Yeah, that was me.
And 27 here.
Oh, and I got 22.
I got 20. It wasn't a natural, but I got a 20.
Nice.
Just tried to breathe a sweetheart. Not good.
It's a rush if it's just the powder.
Wow, apparently I'm going for the basket now.
So, you notice in front of you
Bounce it off the top of the
Fuck
bottle,
is
but I can't hit the cup.
Something in front of us, what?
Frosting?
that bugbear that you
Bugbear?
guys fought
Sorry,
earlier.
he cried.
Yeah, the one that you shot when he was running away.
That,
And
Love the
that
arrow.
went in, like, my pants. It went behind.
he still has that arrow in his ass.
yeah.
He looks at all of you. And he's like, what the hell name did I give him? I don't remember. I want to call him Grog now. He's like, you shot Grog in his ass.
What's Grog?
Yeah. I think so.
But now you and Grog's home. Grog has the advantage. Grog is going to get vengeance on you. And all of a sudden he's Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I don't know why.
Who'd he point at?
Probably you. You're the one that shot him as he was running away. You're like, I
He's
shoot him.
pointing at all of you. He's like, you see.
I shoot him again.
Yes, you can go.
Why listen to him ramble on? We've been through this before. 22.
22. You hit. Roll for damage.
I'll get my revenge. Ah.
Four?
Yeah.
Alright. He screams in agony as your arrow pierces his chest. He's like, ah! Big brother! And out from the shadows from behind him, you notice this just like kind of tall, lumbering thing with like very sharp claws and very clearly not a bugbear. And you guys can make a nature knowledge check on that to discern what it is.
24.
I got 29.
I got an 18.
Wait, do I get the +4? Are we
Yes.
in? So I get a 33.
Nice. You recognize that this is a troll. And it's a very big and angry looking troll.
Oh.
And he's like, why are you messing with my little brother? And he glares at all of you.
Well, because he threatened us and we retaliated.
Twice.
Twice.
You were trespassing on our home.
Because we were told to.
We wanted to give you cookies and then you shot us.
Well, he was very
He said
threatening.
nothing about cookies.
He said nothing. He was like, this is Grog territory. And
Grog!
like came at us.
Did you not tell him about the cookies? Oh, Grog forgot. Grog, sorry. Damn it, Grog! What did you expect them to do when you didn't tell them about the cookies? I don't know.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Grog is just rolled up
How
in a
far
ball.
outside of dwarven territory are we?
His big brother just looks at all of you and is like, I'm sorry that Grog didn't tell you about the cookies. he's
I
kind of
apologize for him shooting. Twice.
Okay. I get it. He's kind of annoying. I don't really like him most of the time. He's still my brother, though. Not by blood, obviously, but somebody has to look out for this dumbass. Well, do you want cookies? Yeah.
I would enjoy cookies.
Okay.
As long as they're not oatmeal raisin.
What do you have against oatmeal raisin cookies?
I always think they're chocolate chip, and then I get confused and disappointed when they're not.
They're my favorite kind of cookies.
How do you confuse the chocolate
Are you
chip cookie
saying-
with oatmeal raisin?
That
Because the raisins will sometimes look at like chocolate chips, and you go to bite into it, and you're like, oh fuck, that's not chocolate.
oatmeal raisins are my favorite kinds of cookies.
I like the smell of cookies, Sterling.
You insult my religion. And he looks very upset at you. He's like, no cookies for you. The rest
What
of you
is
can
your
have
religion?
cookies, though. I'm an oatmeal cookie enthusiast. We believe that oatmeal cookies are the best cookies, and anybody else who says they're not
Once you
are
think of it.
big dum-dums.
That's not true. You can technically create a religion by having enough people believe in it. And if everyone there believes that there's an oatmeal cookie god, then
Oatmeal
it
cookie
manifests
god?
itself into existence.
Oatmeal
Okay.
cookie god, that's just silly. We believe in Cookie Monster. So this troll proceeds to escort you to a bunch of goblins and stuff, and they're all running around. And then one of them brings out a plate of cookies for you. And they're all oatmeal raisins. And then he offers the cookies to all of you. But they look disgusting. There's like chunks of meat and stuff in them, and they smell like they're rotted. And they're just... They smell better than grog, which is the good thing, but only slightly better.
Freeze them and eat them. The cookies, not the people.
I was gonna say not all of them. Damn it! Save me at least one.
All right. Only half of them.
I feed some to my wolf.
Your wolf turns her nose up. It is like, I don't even want to eat this.
Then I throw them at Sterling.
Eat this.
I sniff them to see if they have nuts in them.
Who would put nuts
Okay,
in fucking
roll for
oatmeal raisin
that.
cookies?
Who puts meat in oatmeal?
Trolls, that's who.
Huh?
This took a weird turn.
Yeah, I didn't see
Grog,
this coming.
did you not tell them about the cookies? No.
Do we continue to kill Grog and the troll, or do we leave because of the cookies?
I don't know. That's up to you. But now there's a troll, and I don't even think you guys have what's necessary to kill a troll.
Fire or acid.
You need fire or acid. Do you have either one of those?
Not anymore.
I have the holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Which you don't even know what that does.
Save it.
Yeah, you don't know if it's an incendiary or a conflagration.
I asked the troll if he knows of any dangers up ahead in regarding the dragon.
Dragon? What dragon?
Just kidding.
Big red scaly thing.
I've never seen dragon. I don't think they exist. And he looks at Chris.
I'm a canary on his horns right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten off my fucking horns yet.
Wait.
He
I have
looks at
flint and
Chris.
steel. I can start a fire.
What?
I have flint and steel. I can start a fire.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Wait,
The
did
troll
you
is
buy
still
Alchemist
probably
fire?
going to fuck you up.
Too much. It was 100 gold per bottle, and I only had 120. So I was like, well, forget that. I can't get nothing else. So pretty sure
So-
it's not actually that expensive.
Chris and Brendan, you eat the cookies?
Yeah.
I want you to make
After I
42
froze them.
saves.
Constitution save?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, isn't fortitude a defense?
16 plus 7 is 23.
18.
But yeah, isn't fortitude a defense? Isn't there like fort, reflex, and...
Yeah, fortitude. Like, I said constitution, but that governs fortitude.
Okay, so you got a 23 and you got an 18? You managed to choke the cookies down. And your stomachs really don't feel good. But nothing comes back up.
I rub my stomach and say, oh, it's better than mother's milk.
Troll's like, I'm sorry for Grog about not telling you about cookies. It's like, we give you these cookies so you may spread the religion of
Yours
Cookie
is the
Monster.
black cup.
Except you weird gloaming
Actually, I'm going.
who doesn't like oatmeal raisin cookies. We don't want you in our religion.
I take no offense to that.
Where did everybody go?
One of them went to the
Scatter.
bathroom, and one of them went somewhere else, and I had to move to get out of their way.
Okay,
Oh god, the Minotaur's gonna blow!
we'll give them a minute to come back. Oh, we'll resume. I think there's absolutely no hope for this campaign to be serious. As soon as I started to DM it.
We have entirely too much fun being goofy and
I know. I mean,
out in fucking left field.
Yeah, and every time I like try to do serious, Troy's like, "No, we gotta kill something." And I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go with these guys.
But now you have a troll who gave you cookies. I don't even know why.
Ask the troll if it will be my friend.
Do you like oatmeal raisin cookies?
I am eating the oatmeal raisin cookies.
I love cookies.
I will be your friend.
Excellent.
Aren't you a canary right now?
Yes.
And then he realizes that he's talking to a canary. He goes, "Ah, talking bird!" And he runs away in fear. And with him, all the goblins run away too.
I put my finger under the canary so the canary jumps on it.
Fair enough.
I look at the canary and I tell him we could probably use these to harass the red dragon because who in their right mind would eat them?
I asked if they wanted to be friends. They're the ones that ran.
Cookies, a potential tool.
Oh,
you
You
Right.
think it's sick?
In the distance, you hear, "Ah, talking bird!"
Don't run. Don't run from me. Flies off halfway there, changes into Silver Dragon. they start freaking running over each other.
There's the dragon they look for.
We're gonna make them kill each other by trampling each other. That's great.
It's like the bird became a lizard.
A big lizard.
Grog questions logic of universe now.
How could Cookie Monster let this happen?
They begin questioning their god. Their whole way of life.
That's probably just my favorite line of the whole campaign so far. Besides run cattle, it's just like, "You didn't tell them about the cookies, Grog!" I'm sorry.
As he's clutching an arrow.
I'm sorry.
Well, she didn't pass out at my feet. That's a first.
Hey, baby steps.
Baby steps.
I still removed myself from the other awful kids making noise. I don't consider myself one of them.
You two are sad and strange, making too much racket. I'm tired.
Ba-ba-da, ba-da.
Yeah, that's right.
Look, he's not. Well, he's kind of sad now.
Actually,
Or
what has
boss
been
and assholes.
everybody's favorite part of this campaign so far?
Prostitutes. Well,
Prostitutes?
whorehouse. Brothel.
I really enjoy Weird Al, actually.
I don't even know where you came from either.
No, that was a stroke of genius. I definitely approve of that.
I have dishonored my family. Hi, I'm Weird Al. What can I do to help you? God.
This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you just mix things together and then drink them and don't study them first.
I
I'm the
learned things
best
by
alchemist.
ingesting.
Skyrim logic.
Each to learn.
Exactly. Or you can only discover the first agent.
I personally liked when Chris tried to paralyze all the dwarves, and you guys were, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "Oh god, this isn't going to work."
Yes, lately. Like, I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to eat all this stuff so I know what it does.
There's an Argonian female in Scrolls Online whose name is Each to Learn. Master Alchemist, apparently.
What has been your favorite part so far?
Who?
Yeah, who are you asking?
Chris.
The alchemist, Weird Al.
Weird Al. The alchemist.
I mean, the smithy was a throwback to my childhood and watching 80s era wrestling.
Reminded me a little bit of Mr. Torg.
I'll be honest, I was inspired by like Markiplier and stuff because in his playthrough of Prop Hunt, there's like an entire episode where they busted out that voice, so
I didn't see that one.
it was a good one. It was about the boater cast. It's like ring ring. It's like, what's your question, brother? It's like,
Oh, I really want to gummy.
When
What?
Your poor little fingers. Oh, I really want a gummy. Like, that was the best.
God, I like how I started to talk about the boner cast and then a
Alright,
kid came on.
Done.
Oh goodness.
No, you didn't eat your dinner and I still gave you fucking chocolate. Be happy with what you got and be gone.
Wow.
Sterling's still not back.
Yes,
He's
sir.
a girl. It takes him forever.
Dude, it takes
Gotta-
like Sterling 30, 45 minutes in the bathroom.
You know, he's gonna plunge his anus.
I'm not lying. It fucking sucks.
Wow. We don't even do that, even when we're on the cell phone.
All right, we're
Scroll
going to
down Facebook,
continue
you're like,
without
oh
him,
wait a minute,
so-
I've been here a little while.
What has been your favorite part there, Chris?
Sometimes I go hang out in
I
my
mean, not
bathroom
Chris,
because it's like the only one place in the house. I turn on the heater and just sit there. Like, my back hurts. I'm gonna go sit in my bathroom /
I do believe the DM has made an inquiry.
Oh,
What?
what?
I just asked Troy what his favorite part has been.
Oh, Troy, never mind.
Oh. I'm gonna go with my wolf so far.
That was pretty badass.
I have a dire wolf mount.
Yep.
Do I currently have cats on
I
me?
forget how I found him or found us.
No.
Oh,
Did
we
you
were walking
honestly
through this
take the
field,
crazy
and this
cat
pack
lead?
of dire wolves showed up on the other side. and
No, because I don't want a negative to my charisma.
That was a joke.
I
I just
offered
didn't
them
know if you got a feat this level.
and I have a super high handle animal check.
That is terrible sounding on the stream.
Look what you did.
I haven't. I can't hear my phone over the TV and everything. Oh yeah, I had no idea. Right? Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer we're all going to be down. If you want to stop down, I don't mind. Yeah.
I know. It just occurred to me to ask my friend if he was able to hear you guys the entire time. So maybe we can
Can
upload
he?
the first episode. And that would be hilarious if we can.
Can't see shit, but you can hear everything.
It
Like, what's
needs to
happening?
be. Okay. I think we'll just go on without Sterling and then we'll catch him up when he's here. Well, that's a. Do you guys want to go on or just continue waiting? I mean, there's people maybe watching.
We should probably call it quits. I don't know how long Sterling's gonna be.
Yeah.
Fucking forever.
I mean, not to be a jerk or anything.
You're not allowed to have bathroom breaks during D&D.
Yep. He has to go an hour before, and then it sucks for
An
him.
hour before.
Yeah, he takes about 30, 45 minutes. An hour before we start, that's when he uses the bathroom.
All right. So, I mean, he's just going to be following you guys while you do your things, but.
I don't know,
So,
it's up to you guys.
I'm good for that, I think.
good as in done or waiting or what?
Either way, I really don't care. Honestly, they're extracurricular extracurricular activities I would like to do that we're not allowed to do on camera.
Yes.
Ah. Well, I'll tell you what. It's like 10:30 right now. We can end this episode here. It'll just be like a little short one for people. It's a half an hour, so it's not bad.
Oh wait,
That-
Sterling's back.
Sterling's coming down the stairs, Chief.
Oh.
Welcome back, Sterling.
Have a nice poop.
See you later.
I do.
Cool.
Excellent.
But yeah,
I
it's
feel
just...
less likely to break Drew's couch.
I was just discussing with the group that, we've been filming for a half an hour now. I mean, we'd be wrapping up at the latest a half an hour from now. But since Troy wanted to do some other things, I was asking people if they want to end it here for tonight.
I can just step off camera.
That's
So I don't
true.
give a shit. Also, I have kidney failure, so if anybody wants to run their mouth, feel free. Show up at my house. I'll show you my arm.
All right. So I think we should continue, but the troll and his
We're like,
goblin
yeah, say something.
goblin army has run off, and they left the tray of cookies, besides what was eaten by Brendan and Chris.
You want to put the cookies in my coffin?
Yes. Yeah, because they might come in handy.
How many cookies are there?
Might be able to poison something.
Well, no, with the red dragon, if they smell that bad.
There are 3 cookies.
Oh, there's only 3. Oh, we should still take them.
Yeah.
What if we come into contact with those raptors again? Toss them a cookie.
I can use them like shuriken.
Ah, that's my hand.
So, who's taking the 3 cookies?
How big are the cookies?
Sterling, throw them.
They're
I'm
cookie
Because
size.
there's a troll and they're pretty big.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, but the Troy is a prophet of the great cookie monster, so he makes them regular people size.
Anyone else just hear him say the Troy is a
Yes.
prophet of the great cookie monster?
The Troy
Yeah,
is the
what?
prophet of the great cookie monster. All hail the cookie monster.
Oh, hail the Cookie Monster!
Now, I used to think the
Cookies,
cookie monster
cookies.
was badass. I don't know cookies that make you do that shit. Unless they're laced with something.
They're laced with meat.
That's
Anyways.
calling it now.
You don't know what the source
So
of the
whoever's taking the cookies, just add them to your inventory. The 3 cookies. And
Just kind of storing shit in my coffin right now.
The meat of
yeah,
some very
that's going to be
psychedelic
pleasant to
cookies.
sleep with there, Glenna. 3 rotten cookies.
Can she even smell? I mean,
Obviously.
Yes, she can smell like a
Yeah.
vampire smell.
Does
Also-
she smell? Of course she smells.
Yeah,
like rotting flesh.
I had the bright idea of asking my friend if he was able to hear
Rotting
us in the beginning.
Location in this coffin.
Oh, and 10 gold.
But yes,
Wait, you have 110
Yeah, I have
gold.
120 gold.
120. Look at that. 20.
I probably have the most gold.
How much gold do you have?
What if I hate
at this
600.
point,
How the fuck do you have
you can either
690
go down
gold?
to
I just got
caverns.
He's had such
500
good
gold.
sex.
Oh,
You can go down the
500
cavern.
gold from the
Yeah.
dwarf.
You can go down the cavern that the trolls and stuff just ran down, or you can go down a cavern that's sort of to your right.
I think we should go to the right
Yeah.
and avoid the Cookie Monster trolls.
Yeah, probably.
Because I kind of. I might not eat things, but I want to eat them.
it's on.
You're
What?
Todd.
I was gonna say it's probably the guy you were on the phone with.
Yeah.
So
He
do we.
usually does what we call the ghetto knock,
Oh.
which everybody knows, but most people don't know they know
You
it.
think I'm gonna go stab you and I just impale myself? What happens when you
Yeah, I mean
and the
you're
person
starting to
defends
walk
the whole
down
one?
there.
But
Right.
Sterling clapbacks.
what?
Damn you bastards.
Sterling's like 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're being streamed. If
But
you don't
yeah.
want to be.
You are going to the right, right?
Yeah, I believe we were avoiding the trolls.
Why? They like you so much. Well, not you, Glenna. They hate you because you don't like oatmeal raisin cookies.
They're terrified.
Yeah,
of the
I want to
fucking
kind of
canary.
rip their throats out. They annoy
I
me.
can't imagine they like me very much.
Uh,
Their brother in the ass a couple
I'm a
times.
silver dragon.
Or,
in
well,
the form of a canary.
shot him. Chris, you're
I like how we're
Going
all
home.
like,
everybody just stops
I
and
love
looks
how
for
that
the
doesn't really
noise.
faze me much. Or
What?
Chris just looked at me and said, I was a silver dragon until I turned myself into a canary. I was like, oh, brilliant. That's awesome. You hear me? In any other social structure, that might have confused me.
all right, so I think we have a consensus. We're going to the right.
sorry.
Also, where they said they didn't know where the dragon was.
You're right or they're right.
I don't know. Technically, I follow you.
I'm sorry. I was just intervening to be a jerk.
Does she actually babble?
I think I should.
What? Do you actually?
The other
what?
day, does she actually babble and speak Cthulhu? And if she
Ah.
does, do I understand her?
Troy is the only one that's supposed to really understand me.
Right, that's the crazy. Well, did you get a feat last level? I don't think you do.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, so no.
Not until next level.
Yeah, not till next level.
Let us see. Yeah, let's
But I don't
go
want to
that.
take negatives on my charisma.
You won't take a negative on your charisma. We'll talk
All
about
right,
that
well then.
seriously.
All right.
But as you're going along, you see this huge sphere with teeth and a big eye, and it's got a bunch of tentacles on it. And they also have eyes on them. And he's staring at you guys. And he starts to come towards
Tentacle
you.
with eyes on it is looking at us.
No, it's a
Wow.
giant
A
sphere.
beholder? Why do we have a beholder?
Well, that's just awesome.
Yes.
Was on our side.
Friend or foe?
Does it
Who
have
cares?
a
I go right
mouth?
straight to it.
I'm gonna,
It does have a
roll a
mouth.
sense motive.
Can I take one of the cookies and throw it in its mouth?
You certainly can try.
I am going to.
You
But
could
it's
a
just,
bad
well,
idea.
wait, is it in your inventory? I think Chris put
No,
it
it's
in
in
his
it's in
you
Chris's.
could
I have to
broach the
wait for him.
subject of Cookie Monster.
I could.
I got an
Have you
8 for
heard-
sense motive.
sense motive. You sense that this creature wants to come closer to you.
Oh well, that
Heh.
I want to do a sense motive.
There, my crossbow.
It wants to get closer. Before you do that,
19.
he stares at you all with all his eyeballs. And then he goes, Cookie Monster. Cookies, cookies, cookies.
I got a 28.
Cookie, 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 cookie.
See, I throw a cookie in his mouth. Where the fuck
Does
is
anybody
Chris?
know the Cookie Monster song?
Oh God, no.
Chris, throw a cookie in his mouth.
I throw the cookie with great haste as a canary.
Does he provide the cookie the
And again,
entire
does
way?
not surprise me.
God, I'm squeaking like a dog toy. Okay, I want you to roll for that.
Chris,
Just
Throw
take
the
my roll of
cookie
19.
with great haste as a canary.
I rolled a 2.
You throw the cookie and it just kind of flops in front of Brendan's feet. But as you do this, the beholder starts twitching. I guess I shouldn't call him beholder. The Cookie Monster starts twitching, and then from all its eyeballs, cookies just get launched everywhere, all around you guys. There's chocolate chip, there's oatmeal raisin, there's all the cookies from under the sun. But
Are
for
they
Do they have
actually
meat
the
in
way
them?
they're supposed to be made?
Yeah, are they actually delicious?
Or do they have like chunks
Because-
of meat in them and
Thank
they're
you!
slightly rotted?
That
For
could be a very
some
interesting
reason,
scenario.
they all smell rotting and there's chunks of meat.
I collect them.
How
But they make vegan cookies. That
Yes.
doesn't make any sense.
How many cookies?
How many cookies?
Multiple
Because
baby.
we need to
Oh, I'm just
poison a
saying.
dragon.
If there's
You
a
now
vegan cookie,
have-
that means it's not a vegan cookie.
125 cookies.
I now
I-
have 125 cookies. Thanks. 25 rotten cookies are inside Glenna's coffin right now.
The stench out of that thing.
I don't think you're going to be able to sleep in your coffin at the moment there, Glenna.
We will empty my coffin when I go to sleep in it.
Opens the lid, flips it over,
Your
flips it back
coffin is
over, and
bulging
crosses
a
the
little
side.
bit from all the cookies that are inside it. And the cookie monster just kind of flies off, going, cookies, cookies, cookies. The rest of your journey through the caverns is met with no incident. And you just exit the cave. And you're only about a mile or so away from where you need to be. So, you just continue walking on your way, right? Do you guys want to like stop or
Can I
hunt
do a
or
spot
anything?
check?
Spot check?
Can I do a spot check?
Yes.
Yeah.
And all of
Are we
you
in a
should
room?
subtract
Cave?
a day's worth of rations from your inventory.
We didn't hear you.
What?
Subtract a day worth of rations from your inventory.
All right.
I rolled a 31 for my spot check.
18. 23. Or at least that's what I got.
Is there anything in particular you're just trying to spot, or
No, just
Gems.
tennis.
Gems in the wall.
In-
objects.
In particular,
What does that
anything
mean? What do you expect?
that might be a danger to us.
I rolled an
Anything worth
18.
interest.
I like shiny gems.
Okay.
Well, in my cave, why I'm in my there's a bunch of different shiny rocks.
I got
and
23.
The start of my horde.
For one, as you approach the mouth of the cave, you notice that it's day outside.
Oh, I can't go
Oh,
outside. It's daylight.
Yep.
I have to go in my coffin at that point. And it's filled with fucking cookies.
Another thing
You
is,
guys like to divvy up some cookies so I can get in my coffin?
What's
Very
DM's
good.
name?
Dragon.
what?
Dragon? I was asking your name.
Yep, Dragon. I'm the
Okay.
Taoist Dragon, but you can call me Dragon for short.
Cool.
Cause I'm the drag man. I don't know what that thing was,
That's
but
slick. Do you guys need another member to your Ajmaraj?
I'd be willing to take one more, but no more than that. Because we still have Ginger who joins in every so often.
So,
But yeah. Does
What do you
anyone
need
want
in
to
your
divvy up
campaign?
cookies so I can get in my coffin? That'd
Yeah.
be great.
I would say that you don't need to worry about it if you're just taking the rest.
Yeah, but I can't go out into the sunlight.
Well, I'm
Or
saying
on the
you would
ground.
take the rest.
You just said that we could view it.
Yeah, I'm saying you would take the rest. You guys would take the cookies out,
It's
and then
a
you put the
character
cookies
outlaw.
back in at the end of the rest.
Okay, cool.
All right, that works.
As in, if you were one and any of the vampire overlords found out, they would hunt you down and kill you without any discrimination.
Cool. Okay.
What happened now?
guys,
She's-
check.
He was explaining the theme to me.
Ninja,
Oh, okay. So,
barbarian.
what you guys have?
Yeah.
Ninja, barbarian, dragon,
Bard.
bard,
I'm a fighter.
fighter. Okay.
And Glenna is no, not Glenna. Ginger.
Is a pixie.
I almost called her Super
Oh,
Tool.
she's a pixie druid. She's a druid.
pixie men and thieves. Anyways, Sterling, what you notice is that the cave is relatively low to the ground. You're only like 20 feet up from above the ground, and it's a nice, gentle slope. And you
Also,
notice
she's
a
a
few
glowing
trees and
vampire.
stuff, but there's nothing that looks like an immediate danger to
Squirrel?
you.
Weresquirrel. He's a half
Also-
dragon great horn minotaur.
Chris, did you want to look for gems and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Dwarven tiger.
I rolled an 18 when I rolled.
You rolled an 18.
Forget
You
what's her
notice
face.
a really shiny pebble.
I eat it.
Why do
Whatever,
you
shoot.
eat all this stuff? I feel like you told me, but I forgot.
The druid is the pixie. She has a dire camel.
It's really just a dragon thing.
It's like,
I do
what
have to collect them up as a horde,
the-
but I need to eat a total of 100,000
Yeah,
gold
TOUE.
worth of objects as a dragon's horde.
T-O-U-E-G-H. No. It should be T-O-U-G-H.
Okay. I always say that counts as like a copper piece towards the horde.
No,
excellent,
The shiny.
we do have
My
to
total
do like
horde.
chaotic neutral.
That's
type
actually what I was
party.
going to ask. Can I just
'Kay.
be straight neutral?
So you guys rest,
You wanna do magic, that's sorcery.
and as
almost.
you wake up, you notice that Cookie Monster is behind you. And he's like, I'm sorry. I wasn't
Him.
mean to be creepy. I just didn't want anybody to disturb you while you slept. Cookies! And then he runs off. Well, he flies off. Cookies, cookies. So at this point, are you guys just going to walk towards the cave? I mean, it's about a mile or so away, so that would be about 15 minutes standard walking time.
Similar, they're like warrior and spellcaster at the same time.
That's what I'm looking for. Is warrior with.
I flip a silver piece over towards Chris.
Wait, what happened?
Why?
Because I can.
And I eat it. I eat it.
Because he's freaking loaded, Glenna.
He's like, you know what? You're a good dragon.
Snaps it out of the air.
I don't know. If you did, it's possibly on the counter.
I mean, I do want to let you guys know that it is nighttime and the dragon is probably in its cave.
Didn't you say it was daytime?
Yeah, but we took a rest.
You took a rest.
What?
So the dragon is probably in its cave and it might be sleeping.
It may or may not be sleeping.
Thought we were gonna wait till it left, so we should go over to it and try and hide until daytime. Then we could easily just grab it and go, or we could.
But where are you
try and
gonna
sneak
hide?
Yeah.
Not in the cave till daytime.
the coffin.
Oh, good point.
Where are we gonna hide the coffin where it won't notice the coffin?
In its hoard. Just bury me in gold. Hide my coffin in there.
Outside somewhere. Your coffin doesn't burn up in the daylight, just you.
Don't
Yes. No,
you
I'm saying
reek of death being a vampire?
those cookies reek of death.
Yes.
If we leave those around, it will confuse it. It'll be like, oh, it's just this nasty cookie smell. I'll be mad.
You leave a trail behind you and then you encase it inside so it never does
Alright,
leave and then
so
trap.
the idea is to hide the cookies around everywhere.
That's what I
Yes.
was just
So
thinking.
all it can smell is
It's
those
cookies.
cookies.
And I'll be like, the fuck?
So are you guys going to be stealthing up onto this cave entrance? Is that the gist of it? Or, I mean...
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
I
plan.
don't know. I'm giving different plans. Just pick one.
I
You
mean,
guys can
you guys could still probably walk a distance towards it, and at the last stretch, you could have, like, one person as a scout
later.
go out and, you know, leave some cookies and stuff like that. You have a
I'm gonna
ninja.
have a dragon as a scout.
You have a
Oh
ninja.
yeah, super sneaky too. My
A
move
freaking
silent.
ninja. That's their whole thing, to be stealthy.
Yeah, but the dragon's got the cookies.
And that's without rolling.
You can give the
Isn't he
cookies to
Canary?
Sterling. It's
Do you
easy
think
to
the dragon is
transfer.
going to get rid of part of his hoard of cookies?
No, that's
I am a
true.
dragon, but I'm in the form of a canary.
All right.
I'll get one of
Only
these
as long
in
as I
there.
stay a canary.
So, you guys are walking along, and
Sorry, you just happen to be in a very poor position.
Sterling.
as you get closer to the cave,
Chocolate? I'll give
you
you
notice
chocolate.
that there's this large figure
Cadbury eggs?
I have
right outside the
maybe
cave.
one.
I throw a cookie at it.
That's 3.
I know.
I
You're
shape
not in-
change into a monkey
like
and
even
throw
numbers.
a cookie at it.
I don't like
You are
odd
not
numbers.
close enough to throw a cookie at it. You
I
really
guess
could
odd
try,
number.
though. So I want you to roll for that.
8.
Just don't aim for my ice
You
cup.
throw the cookie like
You literally below.
20 feet in front of you, and it kind of just lands. It's nowhere near the large figure.
Did
As
it
you
notice
get,
me?
Don't you have a
It's
drink in the
too-
kitchen?
And it's too late.
No.
It's too
did
late
it
at night,
notice
bro.
you?
Sorry.
Did it
Yeah.
notice me?
You could make a sense motive check on that.
I do.
That's what he did.
Sense motive?
Yep.
$28.
It did not notice you. It seems pretty ignorant of its surroundings.
Well, that seems a little unfair. You seem to keep getting
That's
closer.
fine.
What are you looking for?
So, as you guys
Candy all over the floor.
walk towards this cave some more, you start to notice that this large figure has scales and wings. It's got spikes on its back. And it's red in coloration.
Can I do a draconic knowledge check?
Yes.
There's all kinds of candy over
25.
25?
there. Hey, you only get one piece.
You know that this is a red
No.
dragon.
Is it big?
It is big. What are the age categories of dragons? I guess I should take that.
Wormling, youngling, young, juvenile, young adult, adult, old, ancient, worm, great worm.
You would guess that it is somewhere between the ages
I know. Little turd.
ancient to worm.
Did you just pick up all the candy?
Yep, and fucking take off running because he knew I told him only one piece.
Yep.
Gotta give him
So
credit.
it's ancient?
At least he's picking
It could
up-
be ancient or it could even be as old as a worm.
Just a couple
It's
pieces.
like in
but-
between there.
floor candy.
Ha!
It's not necessarily in between.
Floor candy.
You're not able to discern its true age from where you're at, but it wouldn't
It's gotta
be
be
older
somewhere.
than a worm, but it wouldn't be younger than ancient, is what you're able to
Woody!
pick up.
Well,
No!
I shape change into a troglodyte,
No, I don't have.
and I drag the coffin over that's filled with all these
I don't have
cookies,
any blank ones.
Okay. and I offer it to the dragon.
You're gonna wake it up.
You're
Be
going
like,
to go up to the dragon.
Dragging this coffin filled with rotting cookies
You
through
guys
its
are
gold
just
hoard.
going to let him walk up to the dragon. I mean, at this point,
What?
you can
No.
see.
It's a red dragon. It's evil. Stop.
I'm a troglodyte. They like to serve dragons, especially red dragons, and they try to offer gifts.
That doesn't necessarily mean.
Smell
that
Yeah, but
the
it's
dragons
really
want them.
old. It's probably gonna smell that you're not a troglodyte.
Not with all these rotting cookies, and the fact that I transformed into a troglodyte.
Which is awful.
They're so horrible, you have to make a will savings throw, or have to leave their presence because they smell that bad.
Okay, everybody make a will saving throw. Besides Chris.
I got 16.
16 as well.
17.
Did anybody
What is
not
this
beat a
for?
14?
Will. Will save is 3, and what did you roll?
7.
So 10.
I got 10.
You fail.
Glenna,
You failed.
you are so repulsed by this stinking man right next to you that you fly off in the other direction. And you're just
1 second you like him, the next second you think
Like,
he's repulsive.
you know, I did want to pet you, but now you're nasty.
Chris.
I'd like to imagine this look on
Is
his
it
face.
That
just
was
Chris
pretty
that's
cool.
going up to the dragon, or are you all going up to the dragon?
I went the other way.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going
are.
nowhere.
No, go away.
Cortana,
Stop listening. Cortana, close.
The fuck is
Cortana.
going on here?
Hey, Cortana, stop listening.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on? I don't know.
Cortana's doing something she shouldn't be.
Okay.
Cortana is a voice that will search things for you by voice command.
We all know what Cortana is.
He doesn't.
Well, it just
I
defined
do.
the word close for us.
Okay,
Yep.
so you guys are just letting Chris go up to this dragon. Are you guys going with Chris up to the dragon, or are you just letting him do this alone?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Start throwing honey buns at it, you know.
Oh, there's no honey buns. It's just an empty box.
All right.
At least it's honey buns. Because it is honey buns.
Okay.
Chris, if you can make a spot check for me. Please.
I tried to sneak in following him.
17.
Make a stealth check there.
Oh.
14.
14. Okay. So you are dragging your coffin full of rotting cookies. And Sterling is following you from behind from a safe distance. And you can kind of see him out of the corner of your eye, but you know. As you get closer to the dragon, you notice that there is blood. There is a lot of blood. And there seems to be a wound from the dragon's head down. You don't think you can see all of it, but you see this huge wound. And as you get closer to the dragon, you notice that the wound goes all the way down its body. And, well, I'm not sure if... You can check if it's alive. If you'd like.
What kind of check is that?
I'd say that's a draconic knowledge check for you because you're a dragon.
18.
18? It is deader than a doornail.
What?
It is deader than a doornail.
I claim it's horde.
Well, actually, it does have quite a big horde. You fucking lucky bastard. So, you get up close to the dragon, and it's just cold and lifeless. And there's just blood all around, and you notice some bloody footprints leaving the dragon, and there are humanoid footprints. But oddly enough, its horde is intact. And I don't know how big a worm's horde is supposed to be, but it's pretty much got that much worth of treasure.
I would
That's amazing.
definitely
I think
argue with Chris
just
to
had
get
a,
my share.
Maybe.
Preferably not.
You can definitely do that if you want.
I'm a dwarf.
Yep.
It's not a matter of what we would do.
So that's a class.
Um,
The dust blade.
So you said that the footprints lead out of the cave?
They make
Because
a
where I
spot
stayed
check.
behind would. Yeah.
Actually,
that's what
you
I was
wouldn't be
gonna say.
able to.
Because I was out of the cave. They're in it.
Chris and Sterling, you can make a spot check. Yeah, you were gone, but I guess you can be approaching again if you make another will save and get above
All right.
14.
I'll make another will save.
I think it's
28
great.
Oh.
for my spot check.
For your spot check.
Yep,
Yeah.
28.
So you notice that there is a pair of footprints leaving the dragon, going into the cave, and then they seem to almost walk against themselves out of the cave. So somebody looks like they went in and then went out. And you're able to see that they went into the grass nearby the cave, and then you really can't trace where they went from after that.
The horns and teeth of the dragon intact?
Yes.
I claim the head.
And
The
with
ancient
that,
dragon, the head
I
can be
just gotta
like
print out.
3 times your size.
we are going to end the session for today. So I'm sorry, everybody watching the first time around. If you couldn't hear any of us, I'm going to check that in a second. I'm going to laugh my ass off if you can actually hear us the first time around. In that case, there will be 2 episodes going up, but if not, this one will be up. And I hope you enjoyed this bit of the Dragon's Treasure. Have a beautiful night.